What's happening, film friends? David the Film Junkie here. Patton Oswalt, he wants a Logan-style Wonder Woman movie directed by I forgot what her actual name is. Lex, I don't know. She directed the second Punisher movie in a few years, please. Now, I already talked about this briefly. I talked about it a little bit on my podcast, my podcast that I uploaded on Monday, and some of you probably didn't hear it because you guys suck and don't love me. Just kidding. I know you do. But I wanted to talk about it a little bit more because this is the shift that I've been talking about on Twitter and I talk about in other videos. And it's funny, too, because somebody asked, like, weren't you the one saying that every DC character shouldn't be dark and gritty? Which Mr. Patton Oswalt said, yep, I'm saying it would be interesting to see a positive, optimistic character be tempted by dark and gritty and overcome it. There was a movie that came out last year, Patton, that had two comic book characters that were doing the same thing. Come on! And this is what was, like, annoying the shit out of me. I'm like, you want that, but you shit all over Batman vs. Superman when that's exactly what these characters are doing. Did you see? That's the thing. It's like, you don't want to say that. I mean, it was out there, too. There was, like, posts that said, like, oh, yeah, Batman vs. Superman is it's too smart for the normal comic book movie audience. And it's like, as much as I don't want to like say that it almost was, because a lot of people don't get like the little undertones, the layers of the stories and the layers of each character. I mean, the fact of the matter is like, yes, Superman, since Man of Steel, has been tempted by a dark, gritty life. I mean, with Zod, think about it. With Zod was coming down, and Zod was actually very cordial and friendly to Clark, saying that, obviously he needed the codex that's grafted on his skeleton, but he was saying that, yes, we have to rebuild Krypton. We have to do that. And Clark could have been like, yeah, let's do it. And, he had the nightmare sequence with, like, the skulls and everything. I mean, he was tempted. He was tempted by that, and, of course, overcame it, saved the world. And then, after saving the world, he's getting shit on by, like, half the fucking world. Probably more than half. Everybody's shitting on him, not to mention there's a dude dressed as a bat that's across the bay that wants to kick my ass. Okay? And that guy has seen some shit. 20 years of fighting crime in Gotham City has taken its toll on Batman, so guess what? He's going down that path where he don't give a fuck. He's gonna kill. He's killing people, okay? He's blowing people away, and he's out for the alien in the blue tights. Going down a path, okay? And by the end of the movie, hey, guess what? Not so much anymore. Obviously, we see the optimism in Bruce, which is gonna drag over into Justice League. And even Wonder Woman, she walked away from humanity because she got sick of all the wars and all the bullshit. She walked away. She came back to fight with Batman and Superman, and the fact that Superman gave his life to save the world and defeat Doomsday, she is now reborn herself. She's like, yes, I need to get back into it. There's other people out there that want to fight for this world. I'm on board. Now I have a positive optimism now because of Superman. And it's like, Patton, watch it again, and please watch the Ultimate Cut. Anybody who still thinks like the Batman vs. Superman was just pure shit and didn't have these dark, gritty characters that are now, it's a good thing because of Logan. Look what happened with Logan, and I knew that was going to happen. There's going to be a shift. People want more serious characters. He wants a Wonder Woman, a dark, gritty Wonder Woman. No, that's not going to work. She's not like that, okay? And this is what I said too. And some other posts on sites have said this too. It's like, no, not every movie now has to be rated R. It could be rated R if it fits the character, okay? Dark and gritty if it fits the character, like it fits Batman. And it has been fitting Superman, but we're going to see a transition and a rebirth, which is actually absolutely fantastic. But I don't think he's going to be rescuing kittens from a goddamn tree, like I always say. That's not going to happen. God, I hate that whole shit. Anyways, yeah, so people are wanting these characters, but it has to fit the character. We can't just make every character dark and gritty. And Wonder Woman just would not work, I don't think. I think she's going to have a bit of grit to her, a little bit, from what we've seen with the trailers, but no, not too much. But yes, not like Patton Oswalt's actually going to watch this, but if he comes across this, do yourself a favor, man. Watch Batman vs. Superman, the Ultimate Cut, and then look at it like that. Look at it as, yes, these two characters, Batman and Superman, who are pinned up against each other, who are also pinned up against the elements of taking a dark path. Even in the nightmare sequence, we see Superman killing fucking people like cold blood, and even killing Batman too. You know, Superman is going down that road. If the future, those nightmares are a future, if that's like, you know, if he's seeing the future, like the injustice future, that's what we're seeing Superman do here. So yes, Patton, go watch that, and anybody else too. So let me know your thoughts about this down below, guys. I just thought I'd touch base on that a little more than I did with the on the podcast, and appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the news channel too, and follow me on the social media stuff right up there. Talk to you later.